All right, so here we go. And with 17 seconds to go, Mount Vernon, a 5-point leader, 76-71. Wayland Baptist, they're hanging tough. They're hanging tough, and they're not going away quietly. And they will inbound here to Rendon. Rendon with 14. Now Davis, wide open three, in and out, no good, but they are going to call a foul. And that is the last thing that Mount Vernon needed right there. That is going to be 3 free throws by Peyton Brown, as she has 15 points on the night, and these are 3 very key free throws. And the first one is good by Peyton Brown. She now has 16. Second free throw on the way, up and under, and good. 17, looking to make it 18 here. And Mount Vernon has got to make free throws here late. Second, then third final free throw, she got all 3 of them. Peyton Brown now at 17. And that is going to force a Mount Vernon. Actually, it's going to be looks like it's going to be a full timeout. At least I'm pretty sure it's going to be a full timeout. So we will stay with you here for the last part of this one. And obviously, it's been a challenge. Mount Vernon had a 7-point lead at one point. And Wayland Baptist, they are not giving away. Now, obviously, one thing for sure, if you're Wayland Baptist, what you want to do is you definitely want to foul right after you inbound it, because and really for Wayland Baptist, you got to give them credit. They fought back and they trailed by 8. Really with about 50 seconds to go. And Mount Vernon just has struggled at the free throw line here tonight, and that has really been the difference maker here in this game. And Mount Vernon has to close this one out. They have to close this one out. Now, the good news is they will inbound right in front of their own bench, so that's definitely, I think, going to help them. But all they got to do is they got to get the ball inbounded, most of all. And then they're going to more than likely be going straight to the line. Fee will inbound, and she gives way to Maggie Coe. Coe with it. Coe looking and finds Peru. Peru nearly lost it, and Peru going to be fouled. And that's somebody else that you want at the line if you're Mount Vernon. Riley Peru has 9 points on the night. She has gone scoreless so far here in the second half. And with 7.8 seconds to go, these are 2 huge free throws, even more bigger than before. Peru, first free throw on the way, and that one rims in and out, no good. And, oh man, this is coming down to the nitty-gritty. This is coming down to the nitty-gritty. Got to make this one. Free throw on the way. Got the second. Peru now with 10. And another timeout called by head coach Amanda Short. Mount Vernon leads by 3, 77-74, 7.8 seconds to go. And I think what we're going to see now, I think they're still going to inbound on Wayland Baptist. I think is going to inbound on Manier's side. Now, what's going to be interesting is if Wayland Baptist shoots a quick 3, then they would probably foul Mount Vernon, because at that point you would have probably around 2.5, 3 seconds to do something with it. But Mount Vernon gotta hang tough. They gotta hang tough for just 7.8 seconds more. And it is going to be an inbounds play on Manier's side, just like on the same spot it was the last time. 7.8, and what you definitely don't want to give up a triple. I think in this situation, you can afford giving up a 2-pointer. You just cannot afford giving up a 3 here at this point in the game. And what you want to do if you're Mount Vernon, don't get it into the hands of Peyton Brown, because she is their best 3-point shooter. They get it into Edgman. Edgman looks for some help, finds Brown for the tie. No! Rebounded by Fee. And that's going to be how this ball game will end. That is how this ball game will end. And the Cougars have done it. They are moving on to the Sweet 16 for the first time in program history. And history marches on. They knock off the number 2 seed in the country. who had never lost a game all season long. And the Cougars have a date in Sioux City, Iowa, coming up on Thursday night. They defeat Wayland Baptist by a final score of 77-74. And the Cougars, what an impressive win tonight as the history continues to march on. Just when you thought that this team, that there was a chance at one point this team would not even make the postseason, but they have come back and they've done it. They have done it. And they have a date in the Sweet 16 in Sioux City, Iowa, coming up next Thursday night. And don't forget, coming up in just a few seconds, I will officially give the post-game stats, as we do have a lot of stats to give our attention to tonight. But what an impressive win tonight, and a defensive play sends the Lady Cougars to Sioux City, Iowa, coming up next Thursday.